Hey guys! Now that Ant-Man and the Wasp Quantumania is out, I can give you my spoiler review. So if you have not seen the movie yet, don't watch this video. Come back later because I'm going to dive into it and I'm going to talk spoilers and all of the things I loved and hated about this movie. Now, first of all, if you've watched my spoiler-free review, you know I really was digging the whole Marvel meets Star Wars vibe that they came up with. I feel like it fixed a few of the things I didn't love about the second movie. Don't get me wrong, I really did enjoy Ant-Man and the Wasp. I just felt like Janet's down there all this time for 30 years. Like, what the heck did she do? And why does she have, like, new clothes? Like, what's going on, right? Well, we find out that there is, all these civilizations, basically, in the quantum realm, which is super exciting. And I feel like, again, it fixes some of those questions I was left with in the second film. I actually enjoy this movie more than the second film, but not as much as the first film. I did feel like we kind of missed his friends, right? Scott's little collection, his little group. I was sad. It was kind of sad to not have them, but it was really cool that we got all these new characters. Some of them I felt like we didn't see enough of. I think the Bill Murray character felt like he was supposed to be in it more, and then when he became problematic, they cut him out a little bit. I don't know, perhaps not, but that just felt kind of weird for me and left off in a weird situation, although I did love how he was killed, right? I thought that was interesting. I think everyone kind of has their action moments in this movie, which I was very excited about. Cassie, I loved getting to see her and the moments between her and Scott. It really is a father-daughter heartwarming story. The only time I teared up in this movie, which if you guys know me, I cry a lot, so I was actually surprised there was only one real moment, and that was when Scott pushes Cassie through to get back to her time and her place, and he stays behind and just says, we got that whole thing, like, I don't have to win, we both just have to lose. And I was like, oh no, he's not gonna come back. I thought for sure they were gonna do something. Glad they didn't. I want more Ant-Man, and I'm excited that we're gonna get more Ant-Man, and I'm glad that we still have him around, but that moment really, really got to me. I do love that the Wasp comes back, that Hope comes back in and helps him defeat Kang, which, again, he really went too quickly. I felt like Kang was defeated a little too easily. I mean, I get it, right? They need to move things along, but I'm kind of hoping he shows back up, even though the Council of Kangs did say he was dead. Fingers crossed he's not, and we get to see him again. Although, you know what? I'm fine because we clearly get to see a zillion versions of Kang, and I cannot wait for it because Jonathan Majors is phenomenal. I love the quantum realm stuff in this. I felt like the beginning set up very much like Ant-Man, right? You're like, this is funny. It's Ant-Man. It's jokes. It's humor. It's good. And then we dive into like the middle, the nitty-gritty, the action and stuff. And then when you get the resolution at the end, it was kind of insane. So for me, my strongest part, I think, was the middle. And the end was really good too. So I did enjoy this movie. Now, can we talk about MODOK for a second? Because on paper, this should not work. You read it on paper and you're like, what are they doing? It's a giant Corey Stoll head, and like he was crushed when he was sent in. And of course, that's why Cassie brought up, I was attacked by a bee guy when I was 6. That was on purpose to set up for what was to come. But oh my gosh, the design of MODOK, his legs and his arms, and he's just like MODOK, like his things that come out, right? Whatever you call those, like blades, like, it was so good because it's so MODOK, but like, then it's like stupid MODOK. And I did really, really love, because I've always been like, wait, designed only for killing. There's an F in there. I love that Scott brought that up. That was hilarious. It's very Scott. So many of these lines were phenomenal, but for me, it really, really was Jonathan Majors that stole the show. MODOK brought the humor. He really did. And like I said, it really should not have worked. But the more they just kept pushing it out, the more I was cracking up. It just got better and better. And then that final line, at least I died as an Avenger. I mean, come on. You can't make this stuff up. It's so funny. It was so good. Perfect for the character. Perfect for the film. I love that Ant-Man always brings that little bits of humor, and this was really, really done well amidst all the action. The CGI, you guys, I was looking for issues with the CGI, but I feel like they really, really nailed it in Quantumania. There really wasn't any issues, and they did a lot of it, like, having all the Scotts and all the Wasps. Like, that was incredible, that scene. There's just so much that was so good. I loved all the new characters. Like I said, I do feel some of them were a little bit underused, like Quaz, but I did enjoy. It makes sense. This is Ant-Man and the Wasp. You got to focus on Scott and Cassie and Hope and Hank. Oh my gosh, the ants. Like, there's so many cool things that they incorporated in this. I just felt like the first one is still better. The first one is very Ant-Man, and I did feel the loss of his gang being there with him. But this is intense. This is serious. They're not messing around, right? Like, the first two kind of have their own thing, and they kind of blend really well together. And this one is like, guys, we're in the Kang Dynasty. Things are crazy. There's a multiverse. We've got threats. We've got big threats. Like, Thanos is gone, but we still have big threats, and I am here for it, and I can't wait to see where they go. You guys let me know your thoughts down below in the comments. Be sure to give me a thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe. Hit that notification bell so you don't miss out on more videos like this one. You can follow me over on Instagram, Twitter, and TikTok, and be sure to check me out at MamasGeeky.com. Thanks, guys. I'll see you next time. Thank you so much to all my monetary supporters, my members, and my Patreons. Love you guys.